Hi guys, this is the walk around video for the Ford Tourneo Custom in the fantastic blue colour. Now this particular vehicle is an absolute head turner. It covers a mere 21,000 miles, so it's absolutely done nothing, and it's in the titanium spec, which as we all know is the one to have. It gives you the body coloured mouldings, the front parking sensors, rear parking sensors, alloy wheels, side step, and body coloured mouldings on bumpers, etc. Gives you the front spotlights. It really is an absolute stunning vehicle. Because it's the Tourneo edition, it comes with the factory Ford windows. The front and rear windows are factory tinted. So we'll go around the vehicle. I think with the conversion inside, once I show you inside, is absolutely fantastic, and it looks $1 million. It really does. So coming up to our near side, we are our original Ford alloy wheels. I particularly like these wheels because they just sit right on the van. Sometimes you do see Ford Transits with the big 20-inch wheels, and I just don't think they look nice. It's got obviously all the conversion is brand fire new. It's got a brand new pop top on it, and we opted for the black lacquer, which I just think sets it off with the tinted windows and the blue colour of the bodywork. I think it really is a good combination. The wood which we've used inside really sets off the outside, so I'll show you that in a moment. So we'll just go around the near side of the vehicle, and I must also mention that we have also just carried out the wet belt, which is a very important job, as we all know. The Ford stipulation is 6 years or 60,000 miles, so we have just carried out the all-important wet belt, so that's a hassle you don't have to worry about. So coming up to the near side of the vehicle, I'm looking for horrible dents or scrapes or marks. Now this particular vehicle hasn't got any. It's as you'd expect, absolutely gleaming. We'll just go down the near side, and we're bending down looking for any imperfections, and there's none. Again, canvas is brand new, so obviously there's nothing to worry about there. We've also gone for the solar panel, which will go to a Victron solar panel charger. So as we can see, the solar panel is on the roof. Excuse the dust, we are working in here. Obviously the vehicles do get a little bit dusty. And what I like about this particular vehicle, it has got the full-size barn door. Not barn door, that's the wrong word. The tailgate. So the one what is the best seller for us, and we find looks the best, etc., is the tailgate model. So the barn door ones are usually tend to found on just the white vans, which are ex-workhorses. They might have come from auction, the vans, or ex-builders vans. This has never been that vehicle. It's a Tourneo Custom, so it's the best spec, and it's covered 21,000 miles. So it's not had a hard life at all. Factory glass, as we can see, on the rear of the tailgate. Coming up down to our offside, we have our electric hookup point. Again, fantastic alloy and tyre tread. And down the offside of the vehicle, again, I'm looking for imperfections in body and paint. As we can see, I can't see any. It really is a pretty vehicle. We've got the rear parking sensors on the rear. Really is an absolute gem of a vehicle. This particular door is fixed, so this sliding door now does not open because of the conversion inside. So we just use our near side door for our entry point into the camper. So as you can see, it really is a head turner, super low mileage, great colour. It certainly is the one what people are going to be wanting to buy. Got the front spoiler for the roof. And coming up to the windscreen area, we have no chips or marks or cracks. It really does look in real life as good as it does on the pictures. If I step back, get a good glimpse of the vehicle. Coming up to the front tyre, offside front. Again, alloy wheel in absolutely pristine condition, as you'd expect. And what I'll do now is I will do the inside video, and this is where the magic starts. It really is an unbelievable colour combination, a fantastic conversion, and I will show you in a moment. I'm going to hook it up and restart the video. Obviously, we've got our opening Ford factory windows, which are both sides. So we have this particular side and the other side are the factory windows, and they are both openers. So I'll reopen the door and get the vehicle plugged in and do a video from the inside. So here is where we look inside this vehicle. Now this is absolutely stunning. It's done in the baby blue and walnut mix, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So he's done a two-tone colour combination on the board, or the conversion. And it really, really does set it off. I think the seats are absolutely unbelievable colour combination. And they are pipe stitched and double stitched. On this particular vehicle, I've gone for one solid colour on the seats. We've got the traverse branding into the seat. So these particular seats are what's called a brand called Vulcan, and they are at the forefront of rock and roll beds and swivel seats. So they are also crash tested bed manufacturer. So the Vulcan seat lifts up from the handle and the bed pulls forward, and it's very, very easy to use and quality craftsmanship, not no cheap eBay rubbish bed. And as a Vulcan Swivel King. So we all know about the swivel bases being very difficult to turn round at the front of the vehicle. This particular one, you unhook it and you slide it forward. So I don't know if I can do it with one hand. There we go. So you would slide that forward, turn the seat round with ease and push it back. And that is how easy it is. It is an absolute doddle. No trapping your finger, no getting AIRE. It just easy as that. And then you push it back in, and obviously you can sit on there. Same with the rock and roll bedside. Really easy. Lift up, pull across, and slide out. We've got underneath bed storage on the slow closing catches. Under here we've got our tambour door, which you could probably use for storage, or you might get a small porta potty in there. I'd have to measure it. You've also got the Adventura LG fridge, 12-volt compressor fridge. Now this fridge is quite a fancy piece of kit. It opens both ways, left and right, or the front door can be totally removed, which is great. I think it really sets it off in the silver. Above that, you've got your Dometic microwave, which is designed for camper vans and motorhomes. This particular vehicle would have this when you're hooked up. So if you're hooked up, the microwave would run from your 230-volt side. It doesn't light off leisure battery light. It doesn't work off leisure battery. It only works off mains. Obviously, the fridge is 12-volt only, so that would work off your leisure battery. Coming up to the workstation area, you have got the SMEV 9222. You've got the hob and water. What a nice feature on this particular vehicle is we've put some LED lights. So that particular button there does the fridge. We've got some nice LED lights underneath the worktop and underneath the unit. We've also got the USB port and cigarette lighters. We've also got the 230 volt and our Sergeant control panel. Trendy little table on a quality rail, so the table can be slid forward and backwards. We've also got ample spotlights on the trim. Now the trimming is second to none. You get a lot of camper vans that have been trimmed rubbishly. This is absolutely fantastic craftsmanship, real quality trimming. We've also got on this particular side some more USBs and a touch light for when you are reading at night time. Instead of the blackout curtains, we've opted for the pull down blinds, and that's on every window, I believe. Just double check because I get confused myself. Yep, so we've got that on 1, 2, 3 windows. There will be thermal blinds for the front, or you could get a wraparound blind which keeps the heat in, etc. Again, another storage locker there. Tambour door. You could use that as a little small wardrobe, and excellent overhead locker storage above the seating area. We've also got blackout canvas. Now some of them have light canvas, so they let light in, whereas the blackout one is really good for sleeping at night. We've got some LED entry lights, and we've got the bedboard which would carry be able to sleep up there, whether you put children up there or adults, and that's on some gas struts as well. In the front cab area, it's absolutely pristine. There is no signs of builder's boots or scratches or dents like you do get in vans that have been converted from ex-lease vans. This is pristine condition, and as you'd expect, with 21,000 miles, first class. Got the Ford screen. Particular vehicle's got air conditioning, and it's also got the 6-speed box as well. So the cab area is absolutely gleaming. It really is a head turner. I think we all agree that. Coming up to the rear of the vehicle, we have our gas locker area. Again, under bed storage. Another good locker here with a shelf for putting our bits and pieces, walking boots, etc. And also a rear little light here, which is handy. You can turn on when you come into the back of the vehicle. Up here we have the table storage area where the table can be stored away, and also the rear window blind as well. So I think we can all agree that this particular vehicle is absolutely stunning. Fantastic colour combination, super low mileage, and the wet belt done, which is the most important job. We will be MOTing it for you. And I hope you like the video. If you need any more information, then please feel free to give us a shout. I hope that covered quite a few aspects of the van. If you want the best looking van in the summer, on the field, in the campsite, then this is certainly one to consider. Thank you for watching the video, and we will see you shortly. Bye now.